Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. The position of the Deputy President is creating a fight in ODM party itself. The people in ODM are now fighting themselves on who is supposed to deputize William Ruto. Remember, ODM gave a condition. If they support William Ruto, they gave him a condition. We can only enter into a coalition with you if only you assure us and they give us the position of Deputy President. I remember doing this analysis on how ODM has been split because of that position itself. And I don't know who told them that ODM is going to be given that position. ODM as it stands, William Ruto planted a seed of confusion, a seed of disagreements. And finally, Ruto is succeeding in sending all those ODM sycophants home, one by one. I have seen after the endorsement of Wycliffe Oparanya, some people in ODM met, including some deputy party leaders, and they said, we are going to front Oparanya as the possible contender for the position of the running mate in 2027. This endorsement hasn't gone well with the Odingas. Ruth Odinga says, we cannot listen to that nonsense. All we know is if there shall arise a position of a running mate, because as ODM we have agreed, we are not going to field a presidential candidate. All we want to do is field running mate. So Ruth Odinga said, if at all there shall be a position of a running mate, the person who is entitled to that position is the party leader of a party. And in this case, the party leader of ODM is Oburu Odinga. So meaning, all those who have been saying it is Oparanya, ni hot air. And I know, I am very sure, this statement is going to rattle many within the ODM. Today in State House, Oburu has repeated the same. Oburu said, kama ni kiti ya deputy president, mimi nimetosha kupatiwa power. Amesema nimetosha kupatiwa power. Wanda anajirusha. Amejirusha hapo stairs akisema, mimi nimetosha kupatiwa hiyo power. You know, so Oburu is also fighting for that position. Can we listen to what Oburu said and his sister Ruth Odinga?
And the way forward is to give power to the people like this one, particular one. We are giving, Ruto is giving power to the powerless. Village elders were just regarded as village elder. Village elder. Sasa he is not just a village elder. Yeye ana marupurupu kidogo, yeye pia anapata, utaona yeye anang'ara kukushinda. Atakuwa na power. Atakuwa na nini? Power. Basi sukumeni power, tuendelee. Kura ikikuja, wakati huu sisi ODM hatutakuwa na candidate. Candidate wetu ni President William Ruto. But all the other positions are negotiable. particularly number 2. Don't you think I deserve to be number 2? Because that is what our constitution. Can I not be number 2? Mimi nimetosha.
The presidential candidate must be the party leader of of the party. We cannot therefore talk about somebody else being a party presidential candidate, yet the party leader who's supposed to be the candidate is there. And I'm not afraid to say things because the truth must be said and it will not rot. The truth will remain. Party leader in the constitution. Let us sit down, have an NDC, change the constitution and say that anybody else can become a party leader, a presidential candidate if it is not for the party leader. But before they change that, the only person who can become the party presidential candidate is the party leader of that party.
Do you know where the fight is now? Those who had already started preparing, I saw Simbarati preparing also. Gladys Wanga imemutoka. That's why siku hizi unamuona ako chini ya mai. You know, this is where the problem is going to be. The other people are going to brand ODM as a family property. And if Oburu is going to stand by his word that he will be the running mate, and the Odinga family stands by their word, as Ruto said, that Oburu will be the running mate, then I am sure 100%, and mark this. You can save this video for future reference. Mark this. Next year, late this year, if the Odingas stand by their decision that if there shall arise the position of the running mate, then it's Oburu and nobody else. The discussions in ODM to agree on who is going to be a running mate will eventually break. And once they break, watu wataona kwamba they have been ignored or their efforts have not been recognized in ODM party. Simbarati will eventually chart his own way. Oparanya will eventually chart his own way. The likes of Joho and the Mombasa governor are likely to chart their own way. And even Gladys Wanga will also chart her own way. Because if this decision is pushed down their throat, you know, Deputy Party Leader said, we shall meet. After meeting, we will agree to produce a candidate who is going to deputize William Ruto. Even before that agreement is done, even before they sit, the Odingas have started throwing stones. The Odingas wameanza kurusha mawe, wamesema kama kuna nafasi mtu anafaa kupewa ni Oburu Oginga. Let's see how it will happen. God bless you. Asanteni sana.